This is Puja Talwar from India. How are you doing?
I'm good. This is Flula from Germany. I'm doing great. How are you?
I am very well, danke. Well, that's the only German word I know. I try my best, but I'm not good with languages.
Oh, I don't know. I barely know German, so this is great.
You are a man of many talents. I want to know, is there one thing that you can't do?
I argue with you that there are no things I can do. I'm fully terrible at everything, which makes me equally good at all the things. I can kind of use the restroom effectively. I can kind of eat a food without it dribbling all over my mouth and pants. I'm just happy to be here. I reject your question with friendship. I'm an idiot.
Oh, well, I don't think so. I choose to disagree on that. But
Great.
Here you are, Jake the unicorn. And, you know, it's not your first gig in voicing the character. Ralph breaks the internet, you will voice that. What is it like? What was your understanding of Jake? And as I'm talking to you, I'm going on thinking of your rendition of Conan. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was very fun for me to play. This was my first unicorn. For some people, it's their first rodeo. For me, it was my first unicorn. It was very fun. Normally, I play things with 2 horns or just 2 ears. So this 1 horn issue was very exciting for me. I imagined I would be a wonderful coat rack at all of the frat parties, or that I could perhaps, you know, if the Kool-Aid man was not available, I could stab through the wall and appear and say hello to everyone and say, well, I don't know what he says, hey, or something.
Yeah, actually, it's great. It's your first rodeo as a unicorn. So you're kind of liking the mystical beings?
Oh, I
more
love
than the human beings?
No offense to the human beings. Mystical beings are very confusing and they can say things all the time that are incorrect or very correct. Nobody judges you. They just look at you and say, hey, he's mystical. Let him be. Let him say whatever he likes. I like this. It's like how we treat really old people. They can say anything. Oh, it's fine. It's just grandpa.
True that. But you get away with a lot more. You get away with a lot anyways. So since you played Jake the unicorn with 1 horn, is there anybody you would want to poke your horn into? Anyone?
Oh, sometimes myself, when I just continue to speak in run-on sentences, I'm like, listen, Flula, be quiet, or Jeff will just stab you gently. Just a gentle stab. There's no real blood breaking or penetration. Just a tiny little stab. Just like, oh, hey, reminder to be quiet, take a shower, have an omelet.
But, you know, on a serious note, I know we don't get serious when we are talking to you, but on a serious note, for somebody who has worked across platforms, the first YouTube star officially, you know, everyone is a YouTube star. How have you navigated through all this?
I don't know that I was ever a YouTube star, really. I think I just uploaded things to share, and then some things happened, and then these stars occurred where they have 20 billion subscribers and are like, hey, don't forget to comment and like my thing ding and blah bloop. And what? I don't even know how to say any of these things. But I'm very glad that YouTube was like a place for me to begin. It was like tiny crumbs, you know. If Hollywood is a parrot, I was just trying to feed some crumbs on the YouTube for the parrot to eat some crumbs, so then I could then hang out in the cage or wherever parrots hang out. Where do parrots go? The mall? I don't know.
And the parrots ate it all. Suicide Squad, Pitch Perfect, and whatnot. Most Wanted Man.
I'll take it. Yes, in the legal ways, I'll be most wanted. That's very exciting. Yes.
Do you believe in luck? And what would you do if you were to find yourself in the land of luck?
If I were to find myself in the land of luck, I would immediately leave because I would like to have some confusion in my life. If everything is always going great, then you are boring. You are bored. You need some changes. That's why in Germany, we have like, if you don't like the weather, just literally like wait 82 seconds and here comes some drizzles. And I really like this. So I would probably leave so I could have some bad and good. Otherwise, you don't know. If you eat delicious cake every day, by day 5, the cake is not delicious. It's just calories that have frosting.
I agree with you. Such a pleasure speaking to you, and all the very best for luck.
Thank you. And very great to speak with you too. I love your couch. You look like you're running the show. I'm into it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I could do with the horn and be the mystical being for once. I want to poke a lot of people.
Throw it on. Start poking.
Thank you so much, Flula. Thank you so much.
Great to speak with you.
Hi, well, lovely to meet you. This is Puja Talwar from India. So,
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. So you play Sam, who's the unluckiest girl, but I actually think Sam has it good. I mean, the kind of series of misadventures that she goes through in the land of luck. What was it like for you? Because, you've been on stage as well, you've done films too, but when you're voicing a character, it's an altogether different ball game.
Totally different ball game. It was a great experience. I mean, I'm thankful that our director, Peggy Holmes, she was in the room with us at all times over Zoom. So she was able to give us direction, give us notes, and read the lines with us. And, it's about channeling all of your energy into just your voice, because that's all that the animators need from you. And it was very interesting, and it was super fun. I had the best time recording Sam's lines. It was amazing.
So, what was your understanding of Sam? Because, had we seen you in flesh and blood playing her, you would have had much more to work around with body movements and everything.
Yeah.
And here's just the voice. So, what was your understanding of this character that you were lending your voice to and so beautifully brought out her emotions?
Oh, thank you. Well, the voice is extremely. There's a lot of obviously depth in the voice, and there's a lot we can do with our voices, and it was more about how, not only how it sounded, but how it made me feel. And if I was feeling something during a line, then hopefully that would resonate and that would be clear to an audience member. And it's not just credit to me. I mean, the incredible animation team and the editing team at Luck that put all of the other elements together. So it was really, truly a collaboration between a bunch of different artists, and luckily myself included.
And what a lovely bunch of artists, Jane Fonda, Whoopi Goldberg, Simon. I know the thing is also when you're voicing a character, it's also kind of you're doing it alone. It's also, you're not doing it together. But did you get a chance to meet all of them once it was done? Because obviously this was recorded during the pandemic,
Yeah, unfortunately, no. I literally just met Flula, who plays Jeff the Unicorn. I just met him. I met Peggy for the first time ever in person yesterday. The only person I've been able to meet and actually hang out with for a bit is Simon. And these people are legends, and it's crazy to watch the film, and it sounds like we're actually talking to each other, and that just goes again to the brilliance of the editing team at Luck.
If you were to find yourself in the land of luck, what would you do?
Oh, good question. I would probably listen, and because I think Bob was saying, like, you can't be here, you got to go back. I would be like, great. If I can't be here, then I'm gonna leave, because that scene where you see kind of how the Land of Luck works and people stepping off like a 4-story building onto a moving disc. I'm like, that is not for me. I don't like that unless I'm strapped in and it's a roller coaster. So I'd probably check out.
Awesome. For somebody who's done animation, I think you have a Broadway show coming up. What can we expect next, and what excites you?
Oh, well, I do a Broadway show every night. I'm in Hadestown. I do a Hadestown on Broadway 8 shows a week. So I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you, because thankfully I have a job. We do that every night at the Walter Kerr Theater on 48th Street. And until I get another movie, got to keep auditioning, and we'll see what's next. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to just enjoy my life and put the cheddar away.
Awesome. Lovely chatting with you. All the very best for luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.